Okay, everyone. I apologize for the lateness of this. I had some computer issues and my internet provider decided to make some major changes. So it took quite a while to get this back up onto the web. Today we had the Federal Reserve announce the reduction in the discount rate. Of course, it was 0.5 percentage point. And that was pretty much in line with what most people were expecting. You can see here that the pound ran into resistance along really this triple top. It did exceed this first high a little bit. But the interesting thing is, even with all this momentum, this was just about a 100 pip move straight up right after the announcement. You can see this again over here. This was the announcement, 2:15 in the afternoon. There was initially a move to the downside. After the market recovered, you saw a very aggressive attempt to make new highs, which ended fairly early in the New York session. Interestingly enough, as soon as the U.S. market started to turn around, so did the British pound. So obviously the market had some other plans. So for now, we're still looking at really no viable pattern coming up, of course, with the Federal Reserve announcing that large of an announcement is something you want to step aside for anyway. So here we are trying to make some sort of pattern. We don't have really anything coming in at the end here. All we can do is take a look at our daily bar and remember that we are still up in this resistance area here. You can see this from the end of December. So as the market starts to work its way over here, and I am anticipating this resistance to start to take effect, pushing the market down as traders start to sell. And I really think that today, with the Federal Reserve lowering rates, which should have strengthened the overall position of the pound, weakened the overall position of the dollar, because that couldn't hold, obviously we don't have a bunch of buying interest in the pound. Plus, if you were watching Hercules during this announcement process, the British pound really didn't strengthen across the board. In fact, the U.S. dollar, I'll draw it down here, the U.S. dollar was, if memory serves, I think it was about 4, and the British pound was only at about 5, even during this big run up. So if you were watching Hercules, remember, it's not just to watch and see what the level is, but look at what's going on with price. In other words, when you see the British pound making this huge move, and you see that in the very beginning right here, the strength meter is at 5, and then you see that the market climbs up a little bit more, and the strength meter goes to 5.5, and then you see that the market's trading way up here at the high, and you can see it's still at 5.5. What this is telling you is that the pound is not strengthening all across the board. Remember, the British pound trades against virtually every major currency known to man. And with the strength meter, we measure that, we put it through some proprietary math, and then we spit out an answer. So if this strength is just staying constant while the price is running up, what that's telling you is that there is not a broad strengthening of the British pound, and you should be suspect. Also, and I would say even more importantly, while this move was happening, the U.S. dollar started out at about 4, and by the time we got up here, it was still at 4. So in the same vein, the U.S. dollar is staying strong when it should be going down. When the pound is going up like this, you should see the U.S. dollar go down to a 2 if this move is going to continue. So there will be some more videos coming out on Hercules, specifically on how to trade different setups, how to use it, how to come up with some really cool, very simple, easy to use day trading strategies. In fact, Hazel, if you're listening to this, you're going to love this. So stay in your seat. More will be coming down the pike. Also, more details will be coming out with the Dallas DVD set and the live event coming up in Orlando. More details all around. So stay tuned. Hope everybody is having a profitable week. Talk to you soon.